Hello everybody and welcome to Marne-La-Vallée Chessy TGV station, which is the home of Disneyland Paris, which is, I think, down there. Well, it's basically all of this. But anyway, that's not the purpose of today's video. We are here at Marne-La-Vallée Chessy, 25 kilometers east of Paris in the suburbs, and we're going to be taking a TGV Ouigo service to Lille, Flandres, in the north of France. So I decided to get it from here and not Paris Nord because of well, a bit more expensive. As you know, TGV Ouigo is the low cost TGV. So without further ado, let's enter Marne-La-Vallée Chessy, which is also the RERA terminus. So as you can see, I am the 9:46 service at the bottom down here, which is on time. It's good to know. I can hear TGVs arriving. I believe that's off to Brussels, and you can go to Rennes, Montpellier. It's really good. It's excellent. So yeah, and you can even go to London, served by Eurostar as well, and Marseille. So yeah, that's pretty good. And I like this station a lot because it's on the LGV Interconnexion Est, which is an LGV line that links the LGV Nord and LGV Sud-Est, which is pretty cool. If you don't know what that is, you can go on Google and look that up. Obviously, this is my second trip report on the channel. If you'd like to see the first one, which featured the Class 168, then have a look on the top right of the screen. There's the link to that video. Anyway, let's go to Lille on this trip report. So here are the TGV platforms down here. And here as well. There's three, I believe. One there, one in the middle, one on the right. And yeah, they go to many destinations like Rennes, Montpellier, Marseille, Nice. I've seen Strasbourg, I've seen Bordeaux, so all these massive cities in France. So it's a really nice interchange, which is something I like. There is another station on this high-speed line called Charles de Gaulle 2 TGV. So yeah, that's pretty cool as well. Oh damn, there's a lot of people waiting on this platform. This one over here, I'm not sure what's going on there. Must be a train to Brussels, I think. I think there's a train to Brussels or Montpellier down there. But yeah, I've had a TGV stop here and depart. I missed it, unfortunately, couldn't get it on camera. Pretty nice motors. It's like E300 Eurostar, but not the same. But yeah, anyways, yeah, that's... I think next time I film, I'll be boarding my train. So next time I film, I'll board my train. So see you soon. Making our way to the platform now, which is platform 5. And it looks like our TGV has just is going to come from Marseille, which is pretty interesting. So it's on this platform, I believe, which is pretty cool. We'll see it arrive soon. And my train arrives on time. Well, a few minutes early, actually. When it's going to leave on time, hopefully. At 20 to 10, coming from Marseille, some 4 or 5 hours ago. And it's a TGV Duplex in Ouigo livery. My ears broke. Okay. I booked a seat reservation for today. Coach 2, seat 225, which is situated in the middle of the train on the bottom deck, and it's a solo seat next to a window. Right then, it's time for a seat tour. Overall comfort of these seats was phenomenal. The bottom and the back of the seat were very comfortable and well padded, making my journey today very enjoyable. You can find armrests to the right and to the left of the seat, and a headrest to make, well, for you to sleep, I should say. You can also find a window blind fitted onto the window, which can be very handy if it's very sunny outside and it bothers you. Legroom for my solo seat today was fantastic. I was easily able to stretch my legs for the entire journey. I depart Marne-La-Vallée Chessy on time at 9:46 a.m. Total journey time is scheduled to be 56 minutes, and our top speed today will be 300 kilometers an hour or 186 miles per hour. Not even 2 minutes in and we're already going high speed. Let's continue with the seat tour. In front of me is a large table, spacious enough to fit a medium-sized laptop or to eat and drink on. You can also find air conditioning vents at the bottom of the window, but one thing that did come to my surprise was the fact there was no plug socket next to me. Around 10 minutes after departing from Marne-La-Vallée Chessy TGV station, the TGV now slows down as it will pass Aéroport Charles de Gaulle 2 TGV station at short speed. Meanwhile though, I have an excellent view of CDG Airport itself, with one plane over there about to take off. However, I didn't really get a good view of that plane taking off. We now pass Aéroport Charles de Gaulle 2 TGV station. This station very much reminds me of Stratford International because it's in the middle between two dark tunnels. The train joins the LGV Nord high-speed line shortly after passing CDG Airport. We were originally on the LGV Interconnexion Est high-speed line, which is a perfect connection between the north of France to the southeast and southwest. The LGV Nord we're now on originally comes from Paris Gare du Nord and will be riding on this line all the way up to Lille. This line then continues on to Calais and up to the Channel Tunnel, I believe. Above the seat, you can find some nice overhead luggage racks to store some backpacks or handbags or whatever small items of luggage you have. These are the air conditioning vents that I mentioned earlier, and you can also find some larger luggage racks dotted around the train for larger luggage items. Time for a wander. The seats on my deck were arranged in a 3+1 configuration. This is largely due to the fact that I was on the bottom deck, and it is very common for TGV, the duplex trains, to have 3+1 configuration on the bottom deck. I now make my way up to the top deck, however, and as you can see, I'm still on the same coach, and I'm on the top deck, and we can see that seats are arranged in a 2+2 configuration with a mix of window seats, table seats and airline style seats too. The cleaner was ahead of me, which is not very nice to see. As you saw in the previous clip, they like to keep their seats neat and tidy. There are these luggage racks around, you can find bins. There was surprisingly, however, no bar coach, no restaurant coach to buy food, which is understandable as this is a low-cost operator. I did have some trouble keeping the phone stable. Well, I was travelling at around 186 miles per hour. You can also find some seats between carriages for those who have decided not to make a reservation. It was not surprising to see that our train was not very packed. Most people got off at Marne-La-Vallée Chessy and they had probably just booked some tickets to go to Disneyland or something, and they all got off there. I'm not really sure what this coach is used for. Probably some bins or something, or to store some... I've generally no idea. There is no first class or standard class. Everything is in second class, or declassified as you can say, but just in different seating configurations. I decided to sit down, have a look at this large family of 4 table seating on the top deck of coach 4 or 5. Seats are exactly the same as my reservation seat. Very comfortable headrest. Difference is these seats are closer to the window than my seat, and I'm not really sure why, but nevertheless, it's very good. While I was wandering, I decided to do a loo review. Toilets around the train can be found next to the doors, and have each of them have electric doors. This one is not an accessible toilet and can be easily opened by pressing a button, and can easily be closed by pressing it, and locking it, I believe, is when you double tap the close button. I'm very happy to say that everything was in good working order, apart from the fact that the soap wasn't working, and I'm not really sure why. Probably a weak sensor or something, but the water and the dryer worked fine. And yeah, everything was nice and clean as well, so that's a positive to take out of this. But overall, very smart from Ouigo, well done. The north of France really does offer some great scenic views of the French countryside. It is genuinely amazing and makes this experience that much more pleasant. Ouigo offer complimentary train Wi-Fi, which can be publicly accessed. However, as you can see on screen, the Wi-Fi speeds were very slow. I couldn't even send a Discord message during my trip today. It is now evident that the train is nearing Lille. Our train is now decelerating from 300 km an hour to 200 km an hour. And if you have very good ears, you may be able to hear some very squeaky brakes as we drop down to very slow speed.
Mesdames, Messieurs, dans quelques minutes, notre TGV Gontrand garde Lille son terminus avant de descendre. Assurez-vous de rien oublier à votre place. Sécurité, un arrêt complet de ce train qui soit bien en présence d'inquiet. Et à l'arrêt.
Over there is a TGV in SNCF Inouï Carmillon livery, sitting in a siding in Lille. This tells me that we are very close to arriving into our destination, so I will summarise my thoughts and opinions on this journey now. Overall, I was rather impressed and satisfied with today's experience. It was my first time on a high-speed train in Ouigo livery, and at the beginning, to be fair, I didn't really expect much, but after today's experience, I don't think I'll think twice about making the same journey again. The seats were exceptional. It beats any 80X IET in the UK and even beats the Class 374 Eurostar E320 seats, which is, in my opinion, superb. Today's journey was 56 minutes, covering a total distance of 130 miles, which in my opinion is brilliant. The TGV is a phenomenal machine. However, I was disappointed with the fact that there was no bar coach or coffee machine in the middle of the train, nor were there any plug sockets next to my seat. However, I didn't really need to use the plug sockets. When I went to the top deck earlier, I did find some plug sockets, so that tells me that some coaches have plug sockets and some don't, which is absolutely fine. That's something to bear in mind when reserving your seat beforehand. Now, time for the price, and you won't believe how much I paid for this journey. The price of the journey between Marne-La-Vallée Chessy and Lille Flandres cost me €13. You can see the conversion of currencies on screen right now. That is an unbelievable price for the journey and offers excellent value for money. And I looked up afterwards, they offer the same type of price for even longer distance routes like Paris to Marseille or Paris to Lyon. Even €10 if you book a month in advance, which is absolutely brilliant. With that price, you can compete with any type of airline there is. So overall, today's journey was absolutely fantastic. No regrets whatsoever. It is now time to step off and disembark from the train. Our Ouigo TGV service arrived on time at 10:42 AM at Lille Flandres station, one of two main train stations here in the city of Lille, the other being Lille Europe, which serves international and other TGV services to elsewhere in the country. Thank you all very much for joining me on my journey today from Marne-La-Vallée Chessy in eastern Paris to Lille. I really do hope you thoroughly enjoyed all of it. If you did, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe for more, as I may well be doing more kinds of journeys like this in the UK featuring different types of trains. that'll be all from me today. So take care guys, and bye bye for now.